A birthday trip paid by a best friend. Then the best friend gets left behind and her boyfriend gets on the plane.
Alia Grant is suing her former best friend, Nia Coleman, for $550 in airfare and hotel costs she says she paid up front on her credit card. Nia Coleman, 27, says the trip was a birthday gift, and the lawsuit only appeared after Alia got jealous over Darius. Darius King, 29, Alia's ex-boyfriend, is the man who traveled with Nia.
Ms. Grant, what are you seeking $550 from Miss Coleman for?
Yes, Your Honor. Her flight and hotel money.
Give me the calendar, Miss Grant. Feelings are usually terrible with numbers.
On June 27th, I booked Nia's birthday trip.
What were the travel dates?
July 12th through July 14th. I booked 2 plane tickets and 1 hotel room.
Paid on your card?
Yes. My credit card.
Why did you front Miss Coleman's share?
She said she did not have the money because her nail clients had not paid.
And what promise came with "I do not have it yet"?
She would pay her flight and room after her work weekend.
Which weekend?
July 6th and 7th.
She is making it sound like a contract.
Miss Coleman, the contract can wait its turn. After July 7th, did she pay?
No. I asked, and she said she was waiting on more clients to send money. On the 9th, I saw Nia texting Darius, my boyfriend, like they were close. That is when I realized she did not just owe me money. She was planning to use that trip with him.
Good. Now we have a bridge from Darius to the bill. Continue.
On the 10th, I texted Nia about the trip. I was furious.
And while furious, you wrote the line she is now holding on to.
I wrote, "If you want to go, go."
Did that give up the trip or erase the debt?
The trip, not the debt.
She did not say that then. She said she did not care anymore.
Fine. Now you tell it, but do not overdo the makeup on the story.
Before the 9th, we were best friends. Aaliyah wanted to make my birthday special.
Special does not mean free. Where is the money in that sentence?
I may have said I would send some money, but that was politeness between friends.
Thank you is polite. I will pay my flight and room has a wallet in it.
After the 10th, everything changed. She told me to go.
Going is one verb, paying is another. Which verb did you hear?
I understood she was dropping it.
Was it the reservation or the $550?
Both. Because she said she did not care.
I did not care where you went, but you still used my money.
No staring contests in my courtroom. After that line, you still went on July 12th?
Yes, I went.
And not with Miss Grant.
No, I went with Darius.
You took the trip I paid for and went with my boyfriend. Then on the 16th, she laughed at me at the bar.
Unless the bar swiped your card, leave it out.
She humiliated me in front of everyone.
Embarrassment does not have a transaction code on a statement.
See? This is revenge, not money.
Miss Coleman, her emotions do not erase your action. I am not handing out a worst friend trophy. I am looking at who is holding the bill.
I understand. I have the messages from before the trip.
And I have the text where she told me to go.
Good. I want the entire chat. A sentence standing alone usually wears its best suit. I am looking at the July 5th text. Miss Coleman, you wrote, "I'll send my flight and room part."
I said that just to make her feel comfortable.
Bank statements? Love that kind of comfort. On June 28th, the hotel confirmation went to both of you. Mrs. Coleman, so you knew that room was booked on Miss Grant's card.
I knew she booked it, but I thought it was a gift.
A birthday gift where the recipient texts a payback schedule. Strange, but it saves wrapping paper.
Before the 9th was different. After the 9th, everything fell apart.
Fine. Then let us read July 10th, your favorite day. Miss Grant wrote, Do not think I'm paying for you two to go play.
Exactly. I did not give her money.
She was yelling in texts? I did not read it like a contract.
Angry texts can still do math, Miss Coleman. Ms. Grant, hard question for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you did not want her using it, why did you not cancel it on the 10th?
I did call. The flight was non-refundable. The hotel would barely refund because it was too closest.
I do not take memory as a receipt. Do you have paper?
Yes. The hotel cancellation policy email.
The email says after the 10th, the room refund was almost gone.
She was not helpless. She just wanted to make me look bad.
If she wanted to make you look bad, you are assisting rather diligently.
On the 6/13th at the bar, she was drunk and came at my table.
Because you laughed in my face, then grabbed my wrist and broke my bracelet. You should be glad I did not sue you for that bracelet too.
Both of you are leaving the bill and running straight into the bar.
In her complaint, she wrote ring. Now it is suddenly a bracelet.
I wrote it wrong because I was furious. But the $550 is not wrong.
Ring or bracelet? That part is tripping over itself. I'm not hearing it unless it's in the complaint.
I am saying this case started with jealousy.
Wonderful. Then let us ask the man being jealoused over.
Your Honor.
No. Your heart has already testified. Mr. King, step up. You are not being sued, but you are standing in the middle of this bill.
Yes, Your Honor.
On July 12th, you traveled with Miss Coleman?
Yes. I went travel with Nia.
Did you book the flight or the room yourself?
No. Nia said everything was already arranged.
Arranged by whom, as you understood it then?
I thought Nia handled it. I did not ask whose card.
Grown men should ask before sleeping in a room someone else paid for.
Yes. I should have asked.
So when did you know what was going on?
At the airport, I found out it was originally Aaliyah's spot.
Oh, how?
Nia said if Aaliyah asked, I should say I did not know anything about the money. I got suspicious, so I asked more clearly.
I did not say it like that. You knew and still went.
Sit still. That sentence just bought a ticket into the record. The July 12th hotel bill shows a fee to change the staying guest's name. That means Miss Grant's booking was used to put Mr. King in the room.
I did not know the original card was still Aaliyah's.
But Miss Coleman knew. She was the one using that booking to travel with him.
I never agreed to pay that extra fee.
I thought Aaliyah had given up the trip.
Giving up the trip does not mean you get to swap in another guest and leave her card paying the extra charge. Miss Coleman, you just heard the hotel bill.
I heard it, but I still thought Aaliyah gave up the trip.
Giving up a trip as one card is a different thing. Giving up a credit card is another.
I did not mean to take advantage of her card.
Nobody accidentally sleeps 2 nights in a room someone else paid for. I have one more text after the trip. On July 15th, you wrote, "Do not make this big. I will pay little by little when I have money."
I texted that so she would stop calling me.
People who owe nothing have a very economical sentence. I owe nothing.
I just wanted her to stop messing with my nail clients.
So you chose "I will pay" to put out the fire. That sentence burns backward. I have a repayment text, a name change bill, and Mr. King's airport testimony.
But all of this only blow up because of Darius.
Darius may be the match, but the bill is your haystack.
I did not want to be dragged into the money part.
Mr. King, you are not being sued. Do not open the door and complain about the draft.
Yes, Your Honor.
You had no payment agreement with Miss Grant, correct?
Correct. I did not.
So responsibility does not land on him. It comes back to you.
I did not think Aaliyah would actually sue.
That is a bad prediction, not a good defense.
I was angry, but I still paid real money.
Miss Grant, say it cleanly one last time. What is the $550?
Nia's round-trip flight and her half of the hotel room.
No bar, no bracelet, no name change fee, no public embarrassment.
No. Just the trip money.
Finally, the answer is dressed for court.
I still think if you want to go, go. Gave me the right to use it.
The right to use it is not the right to make someone else pay. The evidence shows Miss Grant paid, you benefited, and you knew the money was not closed. As for your hurt, Miss Grant, this court does not appraise hearts.
I understand, Your Honor.
Judgment for Miss Grant in the amount of $550. Anything about the bar, the bracelet, embarrassment, and Darius is dismissed. It is not part of this money claim.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I still think this got taken too far.
It went far because you took someone else's ticket onto the plane. The court does not hand out worst friend awards. It asks who used services someone else paid for. We are done.
I got the money back. But losing a best friend and boyfriend like that is not something a receipt can fix.
I still think this went too far. But I will pay because the court said so.
Two grown women. And this is over a man in prison.
Marla Bennett, 42, is suing after allegedly being attacked in a laundromat parking lot. Tanya Brooks, 40, the defendant, says Marla was the one who provoked her first. Between them is Eddie Lawson, the man serving time and absent from court.
Ms. Bennett, 42.
Yes.
Ms. Brooks, 40.
Yes.
Two grown women. And this is over a man in prison.
I'm not here because of Eddie.
Then why are you here?
Because she attacked me at work. She is not innocent.
I didn't ask you yet.
Marla insulted me first.
Words and fists are two different things. Now how did you know Eddie?
He came to the laundromat where I worked.
A regular customer?
Yes. At first, we just talking, then we texted for a few months.
Romantic?
Not serious. Not committed. Of course she says that.
Ms. Brooks, don't interrupt. Ms. Bennett, did you know Tanya existed at that time?
No. Eddie never told me.
Did he say he was single?
He said there was no one serious.
That phrase is a problem. Now, Miss Brooks, what were you to Eddie Lawson?
I was with him almost 4 years.
You gave him money?
Rent, clothes, even legal fees.
While he flirted with Marla.
Eddie didn't tell me about her.
Eddie said, "Fine, let's talk about Eddie. Why is he in prison?
Domestic violence,
What else?
threats, and violating a no-contact order.
Against whom?
Me.
And after all that, you still believed him?
I'm not saying he was right, but I was the one with him first.
So you blame Marla?
I felt she forced her way in and ruined everything.
How did you find out about Marla?
I saw her photo that she was by a washer in uniform
Eddie sent it to you?
by mistake. Then he said he didn't know her.
He had her photo but said he didn't know her?
Yes. So I was suspicious.
Then what did you do?
I went to the laundromat to ask.
At her workplace?
I just wanted the truth. She walked in and grilled me about Eddie.
What did you say?
I said Eddie was a friend, someone I knew. She knew he was mine, and she still forced her way in.
Yours? A man who was lying to both sides?
I didn't come between anything. Eddie lied to me, too. You knew I was there first.
Stop. I don't care what that man promised. I only care who turned words into a fight. Now let's talk about December 28th, the day this happened. You were working the afternoon shift at the laundromat, correct?
Yes. Everyone was bringing laundry after the holidays.
Who pulled you away from your work?
Mrs. Coleman, a regular at the laundromat, she said someone outside kept asking if Marla was inside.
That woman was Miss Brooks?
Yes. I wasn't there to start trouble.
I haven't asked you. Don't start defending yourself yet. According to the file, you didn't stay inside. You went out to meet her. Why?
I just wanted her to leave my workplace before the customers got dragged into it.
Not your intention. Tell me the words you used to her.
I told her not to cause trouble at my workplace.
Was that a warning or a provocation?
It was a warning. Then she asked if I was happy Eddie was in prison.
And you took the bait?
I only said Eddie had nothing to do with me anymore.
One sentence was enough to light the match.
She said I ruined her life.
Forget the arguing. Who put hands on whom first?
She pushed me into a laundry cart.
That's not how it happened.
I didn't ask you, ma'am. Keep it in order. Push, then what?
She slapped me, then grabbed my shirt and pulled my hair.
And you? Did you hit back or try to get away?
I only pushed her off so I could get back inside.
You say you only pushed her off to get away. Does anyone besides you confirm that?
Yes. A few customers inside saw me turn back toward the door.
Are there names in the file? Or is this another people saw it?
Yes. 2 people wrote statements.
Mrs. Coleman wrote, Marla stepped back toward the door. I did not see her charge at Tanya.
Yes.
Mr. Harris wrote, Tanya moved after Marla turned back side. 2 independent people do not say you charged. They say you backed away. That is a very big difference.
Who wants to fight another Black woman in a parking lot? People see that and decide we're aggressive already.
I understand that idea exists. But here I am not trying the image of a community. I am trying who put hands on whom first. Your testimony has support. Now I want to hear Ms. Brooks' version.
Okay.
You've heard the plaintiff's testimony. Now keep it short. What were you doing there?
I didn't go there to hit anyone. I went to get Eddie's bag of clothes.
A bag of clothes belonging to a man who had been in prison almost 2 months?
I was busy. I didn't have time to get it before.
But you had time to stand in the parking lot asking customers if Marla was working?
I only wanted to know so I wouldn't run into her by surprise.
No. Someone avoiding trouble leaves. They don't wait for the person they dislike.
I was about to leave when she came out and insulted me.
Insulted you how? Give me the words, not the emotion.
She called me a woman waiting for a criminal, then said I was too old to still trust men.
I didn't say that.
I'll get to you. Right now, it's Ms. Brooks' turn. As she said that, what did you do next?
I told her not to talk to me like that.
With words or with your hands?
I did slap her.
So because of a few words, you put your hands on her first?
Because she pointed right in my face.
A pointed finger is not a license to hit someone.
I lost my temper.
Losing your temper is not a defense. It is an admission. And the file says this argument did not stop at one slap. Ms. Brooks, I want to hear about the bite mark on the plaintiff's face.
It was chaotic.
Chaos does not create a bite mark by itself.
She got in my face. I only reacted.
Reacted by slapping, grabbing, and then biting her face?
I didn't mean for it to go that far.
Nobody accidentally bites another person's face during an argument. I'm looking at the same day photo. Ms. Bennett's cheek is visibly swollen. This is not just a teeth mark. There is bruising and broken skin around the collar.
I didn't know she was hurt that badly at the time.
You slapped, grabbed, pulled hair, and now you're surprised someone was injured?
I lost control for a few seconds. I didn't think it needed medical care.
A few seconds is enough to cause injury. That is why grown adults don't fight in parking lots.
She came at me when I tried to go back inside.
Did you hit her back?
No, I only pushed her off me.
The laundromat manager wrote that you ran back inside afterward?
Yes. I went in to wash my face and called the manager.
Fine. For someone just injured in the face, that is a more understandable reaction than continuing to fight.
She pushed me too. My wrist was scratched.
Scratched while being pushed away, or scratched because you were grabbing her?
I don't remember every second. I just know I was hurt too.
When asking for money, a vague memory is a very weak foundation.
She humiliated me. She looked at me like I was some loud Black woman coming to ruin her workplace.
I said it before, I'm a Black woman too. I wanted you out of my workplace.
Stop. I am not deciding who understands prejudice better. I am deciding who turned emotion into violence. Ms. Brooks, what are your actual financial damages?
Not exactly financial.
Then you came to the wrong place. This is a courtroom, not a comfort room.
I said before, my wrist was scratched too.
Where are the photos?
I don't have any.
Medical record?
No.
Witness?
Nobody wanted to get involved.
When you describe being insulted, you have details. When it comes to exists. Wonderful. So you have feelings, a wrist, and no evidence.
But I was provoked.
Verbal provocation does not give you the right to attack someone, especially when you went to her workplace, waited there, and admitted you slapped first. Ms. Bennett, do you have injury photos and medical paperwork?
Yes. I also missed 3 days of work.
Photos taken the same day?
Yes. After I left urgent care,
The medical note lists a bite mark on the cheek and abrasions near the collar. It also lists a tetanus shot and antibiotics.
the doctor said it was because the bite broke the skin.
That is why I am not calling this an argument. This is an injury that required treatment. The 3 missed days are confirmed by the laundromat manager.
Yes, the confirmation is on the next page.
I've heard enough. Judgment for the plaintiff, Marla Bennett. The defendant will pay $5,000 for injuries, missed work, and medical costs.
What about my claim?
No photos, no medical record, no witness, no consistency. Your counterclaim is dismissed.
She's not innocent.
I'm not deciding who is perfect. I'm deciding who has proof. And insults are not answered with nails, fists, or teeth. Case closed.
I'm relieved. I don't want to hear Eddie's name again, and I don't want to see her again.
Marla is not as innocent as she acts. Eddie isn't as bad as everyone says.
Ms. Marshall, you say this workplace romance ended with a $6,200 bill.
Linda Marshall, 58, a shift manager at a distribution center, is suing Jason Reed for $6,200 over loans, bills, and use of her car that she says he exploited. Jason Reed, 32, a former warehouse worker with a wife and 2 children, says Linda was only a generous boss, and every bit of help was voluntary.
Ms. Marshall, how old are you?
I'm 58.
What do you do?
I'm a shift manager at a distribution center.
Who do you live with?
I live alone. My children are grown and live on their own.
Mr. Reed, how old are you?
I'm 32.
When you worked under Miss Marshall, you had a family?
Yes. I lived with my wife, Monica, and our 2 young children.
Good. A married family man working under Miss Marshall, everything sound normal. Miss Marshall, what kind of employee was he?
At first, he was hardworking, stayed after shifts, and acted very attentive.
Attentive how?
He helped me with inventory, asked if I had eaten, asked if I was tired.
I was just being nice. I'm nice to a lot of people at work.
Nice is a very roomy word. Roomy enough to fit a few bills inside.
We just talked like friends.
Friends. Fine. What do friends talk about?
Family, work, pressure, normal things.
Pressure how? Because my file says rent money.
I did mention I was behind on rent.
Ah. So she did not dream up your landlord.
I only told her. I did not tell her to pay it.
And your phone, broken car, and marriage were also just friendly topics?
I did share some personal things.
I see. This friendship had a table of contents. Rent, car, phone, wife, and kids.
He said his marriage was unhappy, said he was sleeping separately from his wife.
Miss Marshall, why did his marriage matter to you?
I thought he was leaving that marriage. I thought we had a future.
I didn't say that to promise anything.
I didn't ask what you used it for. I asked whether you said it.
I may have said it when I was upset.
Then he said he was about to separate, only staying at home for the children.
Did you say you were about to separate?
I said my marriage was difficult.
Do not hide inside the word difficult. I did not ask about the mood of your marriage. I asked whether you told her you were about to separate.
Yes, I said it, but she misunderstood. She's older, lives alone, and gets carried away by things people say.
Mr. Reed, that little smirk just said more than your words did.
Don't look at me like I should be grateful you ever noticed me.
I don't mean offense. I'm only saying she read too much into my friendliness.
This court does not rule on contempt, age, or tears. I rule on money and evidence.
I started helping him more. I lent him my car, gave repair money, paid some bills.
And you say those were loans?
Yes. He said he just needed to get through a hard period.
No, she wanted to help. I did not pressure her.
You did not pressure her. You just described exactly where your life was leaking money.
I really was struggling.
And you knew he had a wife and 2 children.
I knew.
Then don't sell me a story that lightning simply struck you in a warehouse. You may call her a kind boss as many times as you like, but a normal boss does not know your rent, pay your phone, fix your car, and lend you her personal vehicle. Ms. Marshall, list each amount.
$1,500 for Jason's car repair.
Proof?
Yes. The repair shop receipt and his thank you text.
Mr. Reed, was your car repaired with her money?
She helped me when I was stuck.
That is yes.
Yes, she paid that.
$900 for overdue rent.
Did you receive it?
She gave it, but I didn't ask for a loan.
You just brought up your rent for fun?
I was venting.
Venting to your boss and getting $900. Very profitable venting.
$600 for his phone bill. He said if it was cut off, he'd lose work.
Did you say that?
I said my phone was important for work.
Do not polish words. Did you take the money?
Yes.
$1,200 in cash across 3 times.
Any receipt for the cash?
No.
You are a manager. You know cash without paperwork burns your own evidence.
I know. I trusted the wrong person.
No. You trusted a married man and ignored paperwork.
Yes.
That is what I'm saying. She chose to help me.
You make her choice sound very clean. Then help me clean it up. Was the car repair a gift, help, or money you would repay?
Each amount had a different situation.
Convenient. When an amount hurts you, you rename it.
He promised to pay me back when he got his tax refund.
Mr. Reed, was your tax refund the repaint plan for her?
I may have said I'd try to help her back.
You had a wife, 2 young children, and hourly warehouse pay, correct?
Correct.
So your tax refund already had a whole line of people waiting at the door.
I only said if I had extra, I would help her back.
Helping back is a pretty phrase. Repayment is an obligation. Which word are you choosing?
I don't remember the exact wording.
You said you would leave Monica. You said I was the one who understood you.
I said that during family stress.
That is convenient. Enough to pull her in, vague enough to deny.
I didn't pressure her. She was the boss. She had power.
Did you use your management position to pressure him?
No. I never threatened his job.
Mr. Reed, you say she had power. Do you have proof she used that power?
Not proof like paperwork.
Ah, so proof in the form of a feeling?
I'm saying the situation made it hard for me to say no.
Hard to refuse money, a car, and paid bills. That part I understand. I have not seen evidence that she pressured you. But, Miss Marshall, you were still the boss. You knew he had a wife. You knew he had 2 children. You still chose to believe a man who had not left his own home.
I know. I wanted to believe he was sincere.
Wanting to believe is a feeling. Spending money because you want to believe is a decision. You were wrong to mix work, feelings, and your wallet with a married man. But her being wrong does not mean you get to call every amount a gift.
I'm not calling all of it a gift.
Good. Then which amount was a gift, which was a loan? Her belief is not a receipt, but your vagueness is not a defense either. Before you continue forgetting selectively, I will move to the next exhibit. Mr. Reed, answer briefly.
Yes.
Did Linda pay for your car repair?
Yes.
Did she pay your phone bill?
Yes.
Did she let you use her personal car?
Yes.
3 yes. Very neat. Your memory just arrived on time. Did you ever tell her you would pay the money back?
No. I did not promise repayment.
And between the 2 of you, it was only work? Is that correct?
Correct. She was my boss, nothing more.
No promise to repay? No personal relationship? Only boss and employee?
That's correct.
Ms. Marshall, where did this next document come from?
After Jason said I was pressuring him during shifts, I requested the incident file from HR. HR sent back the email he used to request a shift change.
The court will mark this document as the next exhibit. This is a printout of an email sent from your work account to Human Resources. Do you confirm the sending address is yours?
Yes.
You sent this email to request a shift change?
Yes.
Did anyone force you to write the contents of this email?
No.
In the email to HR, you wrote, Linda and I have a personal matter outside of work. Next, I received financial help from her during a difficult time. And I said I would pay her back when I was able, but she is putting pressure on me during shifts. Your email to HR appears to remember more than your testimony in front of me.
I wrote that so HR would change my shift.
To change shifts, You could have discussed scheduling. You did not need to add a debt.
I just wanted things to settle down.
The court prefers things to settle with truth, not a new story. Mr. Reed, what does pay her back when I was able mean?
It means if my finances improved, I would try to pay part of it back.
Part of it. So now the word payback has entered the courtroom.
But not the full $6,200.
Maybe. That is why the court calculates by evidence, not by feelings of betrayal. And what is a personal matter outside of work?
We texted privately.
Only texting?
There were a few private lunches.
Only lunch?
There were messages and conversations that crossed coworker lines.
At last, memory found the key in the inbox.
But I would not call it a real affair.
The court does not need you to rename conduct so it sounds cleaner. You denied loans. The evidence shows you said you would pay back. You denied anything outside work. The evidence shows there was a personal matter, and you tried to make her look like a woman imagining things to avoid your part.
I did not want this to look bad.
So you chose to make it look dishonest. Very ambitious choice. Ms. Marshall, you do not walk out of this with clean hands either.
I understand.
You were the boss. He had a wife. You heard what you wanted to hear and ignored paperwork. But your bad judgment does not turn documented money into gifts. Judgment for the plaintiff in part. Jason Reed must pay $5,000.
$5,000?
Yes. The amount supported by receipts, messages, the HR email, and your own admissions. The cash amounts are not fully proven, so I am not adding all of them.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You did not lose because Linda was your boss. You lost because you took the money, denied the relationship, and then got betrayed by your own past self. Case closed. A smile behind a bar does not turn $5,000 into a guessing game.
Graham Porter, 46, is suing Tasha Monroe for $5,000, claiming it was money for a used car flip. Tasha Monroe, 29, says Graham gave the money willingly because he liked her and now calls it a debt after being rejected.
Mr. Porter, answer the question. Where did you two meet?
At the sports bar where Ms. Monroe worked as a bar pactaire.
You were a regular?
Yes. I stopped by after my hotel shifts.
Miss Monroe, is that part true?
Yes. He was a regular at my bar.
Did the two of you dated?
No. He liked me, but we did not date.
Mr. Porter, did you like her?
Yes. I thought maybe we could become closer.
Fine. Feelings explain poor judgment, but they do not decide who gets the money. Now, what was the $5,000 for?
For her to buy a used car, fix it lightly, and resell it.
Whose idea was that?
From Miss Monroe. She said she wanted out of bartending.
What exactly did she say?
On April 8th, she said she had a connection at the car auction. She said buying cheap and fixing the taillights would make a big profit.
Ms. Monroe, did you talk about sedan?
I talked about an opportunity, not a guaranteed promise.
A real opportunity or an example to get money?
At the time, I thought it was real. But business has risks.
On April 12th, you sent the money?
Yes, to buy a car.
Was there an agreement to return your capital?
Yes. After the car sold, she would return my capital first, then split the profit.
Miss Monroe, do you agree with capital back first?
I said that to make him comfortable. It was not a contract.
Not a contract, but a sentence that made someone send $5,000.
She texted, I just need the capital to lock down the first one.
Miss Monroe, lock down the first one does not sound like an illustration.
That was how I talked about the plan. He understood there was risk.
You say there was a deadline to buy the car?
She said she would buy it by April 15th.
And return your capital by when?
By April 25th.
Miss Monroe, were there dates like April 15th or April 25th?
No. Investments do not have deadlines like that.
But you were talking about a first car, almost locked down,
I was speaking as a startup idea, not as a loan.
What was the name of the lot?
I do not remember exactly.
Seller's name?
I was going through a contact, not directly.
Plate number? VIN? A message with the seller?
I did not keep those things. The deal fell apart fast.
But after that, she still texted that she was waiting on paperwork.
What date?
April 16th.
Miss Monroe, if the deal had fallen apart, why say you were waiting on auction paperwork?
Because at that point, I still thought I could find another car.
Then next, you must show me one real trace of looking for a car. Because right now I see words, I do not see a car. Miss Monroe, you say this was an investment. Where is the business evidence?
The evidence is that he knew I was trying to start a business.
No, that is intention. I asked for activity.
He is not some innocent victim. He wanted to help me.
I did not ask what he wanted. I asked what you did.
I researched cars, prices, and how to resell them.
Researched where? What site? What account?
I looked in different places. Facebook, listing sites.
Any messages asking about prices?
Not anymore. I deleted them.
She never told me she deleted anything.
Mr. Porter, I will come back to you. Do you have a deposit receipt?
No, because I never put down a deposit.
Any appointment to see a car?
I did not get that far.
So you took $5,000 before a car, before a deposit, before an appointment.
Yes, because you need capital before you can take the next step.
Capital is not permission to spend however you want.
He knew my life was hard. He wanted to help.
Helping your life is different from investing in cars. Mr. Porter, what is in the April 10th messages?
She wrote, "Once I buy it and fix the taillight, we flip it right away.
And what is the next line?
You get your capital back first, profit comes after."
Ms. Monroe, that does not sound like you carry all the risk.
I said that so he would not panic. He worried a lot.
People worry when they hand you $5,000.
I have this note. It clearly says investment.
I am looking at a handwritten note. Where is Mr. Porter's signature?
There is none.
Where is the date?
I did not write a date.
Profit split? Capital terms? The car's name?
We trusted each other, so we did not make it complicated.
When you call it an investment, you are the one making it complicated. What else shows the money went toward cars?
I have a screenshot of a listing. That listing expired.
This listing shows no exchange with you.
But it shows I was looking at the market.
Looking at the market is not buying a car. A screenshot is not a transaction.
Your Honor, I have the statement from after I filed.
On the afternoon of April 12th, you received exactly $5,000. A few hours later, $1,480 in rent, $620 to a credit card, $310 phone bill, over $400 in shopping.
She never told me any of that.
I was just moving things around. I still plan to find a car.
Which one of these lines is money for a car, Miss Monroe? The money never went to a car. It went straight into your personal bills.
I planned to pay him back when a later deal made money.
But when you texted about paperwork, you had already handled your rent. Miss Monroe, you received the money on the afternoon of April 12th.
Yes, Your Honor.
A few hours later, your rent was been paid.
I just needed to stabilize my housing first.
I did not ask what you needed first. I asked what he was told.
I was told that money was for a car.
On April 16th, you texted you were waiting on paperwork, correct?
Yes, but I was still trying to figure it out.
No, you did not say, I am trying to figure it out. You spoke as if there was an auction transaction.
I did not want him to get angry.
Fear of the truth does not turn a false statement into a failed business.
I did not scam him. I meant to do it.
Intent in your head is not evidence in this courtroom. Mr. Porter, one last time, did you give the money because you liked her?
I liked her. I am not denying that.
But was it a gift?
No. I did not give her $5,000 as a gift.
If she said she needed rent money, would you have sent that amount?
No. I might have helped a little. Not $5,000.
Are you asking for projected profit?
No. I just want the $5,000 back.
That is the only reasonable part of your claim.
He is a grown man. Nobody forced him to send money.
A grown man still has the right to rely on what you said.
But a failed business is not fraud.
Correct. A failed business does not automatically become fraud, but there must be a business before you can call it failed.
I understand what the court is saying.
1, no car purchase receipt. 2, no deposit, viewing appointment, or seller messages. 3, the money went to personal bills the day you got it. Mr. Porter, you were gullible and unwise.
Yes, Your Honor. I know.
But foolishness in feelings does not erase the receiver's responsibility. Judgment for Mr. Porter. Ms. Minoral must pay $5,000. No projected profit, no tips or small gifts, just the $5,000.
I do not have enough money to pay right now.
That is not a defense. That is a consequence.
Thank you, Your Honor. I learned this lesson.
We are done.
I am embarrassed. I let my feelings drag my wallet too far. But at least now I have a clear judgment to get the money back. I will never invest like that again. No paperwork, no money.
Graham knew I was struggling. He wanted to help me. Now, just because I rejected his feelings, he's changing the story.
Cosmetic surgery may change a face. It does not magically change a loan into a gift.
Malik Dawson is suing his ex-girlfriend Tessa Calder for $4,820 over a medical loan for her cosmetic implants. Tessa says Malik paid voluntarily to build their shared image, and she countersues because he sold her 360 video kit.
Mr. Dawson, you are suing Ms. Calder for $4,820. What is that money for?
This is not because we broke up. I'm suing because my name is being charged every month for her face.
Don't decorate it. The main claim is the surgery, correct? The small items are extra?
Yes, the medical loan is the big one. The air fryer, sheets, and beauty shelf came later.
I want it separated. What had a repaint agreement, and what was just bought while living together?
The surgery had an agreement. The apartment stuff, I'm saying she benefited from it too.
How long were you two together before this loan happened?
About 6 months. Then we tried living together in a month-to-month apartment.
Miss Calder, do you deny living together?
No. But it was a short trial of living together. I didn't move in to be kept by him.
Why did she want the surgery at that time?
She did lashes and beauty content. She said the implants would elevate her personal brand.
Who didn't have the credit?
She didn't. CareLend, as a medical finances company, they paid the clinic up front. But the monthly payments are in my name because she couldn't get approved for credit.
What was the total loan?
$5,760 for chin and cheek implants.
How was she supposed to repay it?
$175 every Friday after she recovered and took clients again.
Is there a separate written loan agreement?
Not at first. I know that sounds bad, but we were together.
Love does not replace paperwork in my courtroom.
I have the financing contract and the clinic invoice.
Hand it up. I want to see the borrower's name and the patient's name.
The borrower is me. The patient is Tessa Calder. No one else is on this.
I see that. Now, proof that she paid anything?
3 transfers, exactly $175 each. 3 Fridays in a row.
The notes say face loan 1, face loan 2, and Friday 3. Correct?
That is not proof the way he's making it sound.
I didn't ask you yet. Now I am. Explain it.
Malik offered. He said this was an investment in both of our image.
Your face or his barbershop?
Both. We talked about a couple brand barbershop videos and beauty videos together.
Then what were the 3 $175 payments?
Household money. Face loan was a joke because that's what we called the surgery.
Household money, that is exactly $175 on Friday 3 weeks in a row?
We weren't splitting money like accountants. Not everyone writes rent or groceries.
When she stopped paying, I asked directly about the implant payment. She never said it was a gift.
What exactly did you ask?
What about the implant payment? Are you sending it this Friday?
And what did you answer, Miss Calder?
I said I had client cancellations and needed more time. I was recovering.
What happened to you?
He made me feel like I owed him every line of my face.
Feelings don't answer the question. I'm asking about money, not breakup poetry.
Then I have a countersuit. He kept and sold my 360 video kit.
What was in that kit, and what do you say it was worth?
A rotating stand, ring light, control tablet, and carrying case. Total, $2,300.
It was not storage. She gave that kid as collateral when she fell behind.
I only stored it there because the apartment was cramped. He had safe space at his shop.
You say collateral. Do you have a note, texts, or just your word?
I have a handwritten note she signed.
Hand it up now. Then Miss Calder will explain. I'm reading, Malik holds the 360 kit until Tessa caught up. If Tessa missed 2 Fridays, he can use it toward Careland. Is this your signature at the bottom?
It is my signature, but I signed while I was still in pain after surgery.
Pain does not make a person unable to read a sentence with a finance company's name.
Malik wrote that sentence. I only signed so we would stop arguing.
If this was just storage, why does the note mention missing 2 Fridays?
Because Friday was when we usually handled household money.
No, this does not say household. It says Careland.
I understood it as him using the kit to make money for us.
You understood use it toward Careland to mean making videos with it?
Yes. Because at that time we were creating content together.
Mr. Dawson, this note does not state the value of the kit, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Correct. I didn't write the value.
No balance, no start date, no clear word sell.
I know. At that point, I still believed she would pay.
Your mistake was sloppy writing. But sloppy does not mean meaningless. After she missed the first Friday, what did you do?
I texted with her, you missed Friday. Are you sending both next week?
And you answered?
I said I had cancellations, and I'd fix it after my lash class.
You also wrote, please don't sell it yet.
If selling was never on the table, why did you use the word sell?
Because Malik kept talking that way. I was just using his language.
Hand up the messages before that.
Fine. But he pressured me constantly, not just in one line.
The note says 2 Fridays. I don't see a threat. I see him referring to the note you signed.
The way he said it scared me. I had just had surgery.
Court does not measure fear by the spaces between words. I need words on the screen.
That is why I held the kit. I didn't invent it after we broke up.
When did you sell the kit?
After she missed 2 Fridays,
I need the sale receipt and the payment record.
I sold it to an event studio for $1,600. 2 days later, I paid Careland.
I see a $1,600 receipt and a Careland payment for the same $1,600.
But that kit was worth $2,300. He undersold my property.
How much are you claiming from him for rent and utilities?
I have listings and replacement prices. I bought some of it used.
A listing is not your purchase receipt. The evidence helps him on one point. The sale money did not go into his pocket. But it also limits your claim. You already recovered $1,600.
I understand. I only want what I'm still being charged every month.
What about rent? He left in the middle of the month and left me carrying the apartment alone.
Whose name was on the apartment?
Mine. But he lived there.
How much are you claiming from him for rent and utilities?
$1,050. That is what he left me covering.
Did you sign the lease for that apartment?
No, but I still paid the amount she asked for before I moved out.
How much and how did you pay it?
$525 through a payment app. The note says final rent utilities.
Miss Calder, did you receive this $525 payment?
I did not.
Yes, but that was only part of it. It did not cover him walking out.
You accepted money marked final. You cannot take a closing payment and then come back for the full month. Miss Calder, your problem now is not just the video kit. It is credibility.
I am not lying. I just don't remember everything the way Malik tells it.
No. You remember when it helps you and blur it when it has a price tag. Mr. Dawson, you are not blameless either. You signed a loan for someone who was not your wife without a clear contract. That was foolish.
I know I trusted too much, but I did not gift that loan.
But foolish does not make the person who received the service owe nothing.
He wanted me to look better. He liked that image for both of us.
You can say he liked it, but you were the patient. You received the implants.
I also made content for his shop. It wasn't only for me.
If it was a joint investment, you did not need to 3 exact $175 payments marked face loan.
I said that was a joke.
The invoice names you as the patient. The loan is in his name. 3 payments came on Fridays, exactly $175, not marked rent. Then you signed a note holding the 360 kit if you missed 2 payments.
I just didn't want him to make everything bigger.
You made it bigger when you turned loan into gift after the breakup. Now we calculate. The original loan was $5,060.
Yes, Your Honor.
She paid 3 times $175 each. That totals $525.
I am not denying those 3 payments.
Mr. Dawson sold the 360 kit for $1,600 and paid it to CareLend.
But that was still my property.
And because it was your property, I am crediting the sale against what you owe. Mr. Dawson, you do not get to sell collateral and then sue as if you recovered nothing.
I understand, Your Honor.
$5,760 minus $525 minus $1,600. That leaves $3,635. The air fryer, sheets, and beauty shelf claims are dismissed.
I thought because she used them, she should share the cost.
Using things while living together does not create a bill after a breakup. Now to your countersuit, Miss Calder. The 360 kit claim is dismissed.
Dismissed entirely? He sold it.
Because the evidence shows it was not merely stored. It was used as collateral.
So he just gets to choose the price for my property?
You did not provide a $2,300 purchase receipt. You provided listings. The rent and utilities claim is also dismissed.
He lived there. He left in the middle of the month.
He did not sign the lease. You did not prove an agreement after he left. Judgment for Mr. Dawson, in part, in the amount of $3,635. Ms. Calder's countersuit is dismissed in full.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may change your face, your boyfriend, and your apartment, but you may not change a loan into a gift just because the romance is over.